Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge with Marina Mistfire, the one, the only, your favorite Breton girl. In the last episode we left the Imperial City behind on our road trip to Azura's Shrine, and on the way we've been doing two quests. We stopped by Roxy Inn and killed Raylan the Gravefinder. Then we stopped by Frostfire Cave and found Garridan's Tears for Sidrasa and Leowin. And today, I would like to acquire one of the most useful Daedric artifacts around. So, Soul Trap. Please don't kill me. Okay, this guy's about to kill me. That's less than good. This is the problem with on-touch spells, especially when I am this squishy. I would love some on-target spells instead, but I can't quite get them yet. But for now, let's use this as an opportunity to sip up on a couple of potions that I don't necessarily want around because they weigh me down. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, I didn't even really get the weakness effect off there. Oh boy. There we go. There's that weakness effect. Yeah, touch spells are very dangerous. Very dangerous, but they're also so much more efficient magica-wise, so it's sort of hard to pass up sometimes. But we are out here collecting souls, trying out new playstyles, because the enemies have gotten a lot tougher as a result of Oblivion scaling. So we have to try to always stay one step ahead of them, and lately, the poison hasn't been enough. The poison, it's probably enough for these weaker enemies, but in general, the poison is just not enough. So we have resorted to using some more weakness to fire, followed by a flame atronach / our staff of fire, which deals a whopping 40 points of fire damage. Like, let's see I mean, the poison works fairly well on a weak imp like this. That's pretty decent. Yeah, I can't complain about that. And he is out of here. Now, these are the situations where I feel like just a good old salvation is really good. If you can't be bothered to wait around, of course. So we are currently on the road to Azura's Shrine. We're about to come by a cave on the way, and you know what? Sure. We have not been properly exploring dungeons lately because we have not felt like it. Simple as that. I remember us actually passing by this cave. We went out of our way to walk around and not explore Silvertooth Cave. And now we have returned to properly explore this wonderful, wonderful place. Let's see, I think we'll just poison that imp and be on our way. He'll be dead either way. If he follows me, he dies. If he stays, he dies. I don't have to wait around for him. Wispstar caps, instant poisons. Ooh, Cairn Ballet and Wispstar caps. Restore magicka and... restore health and damage health. Is that a goblin? Yeah, they probably have some powerful goblins in here. How do we deal with them? I think this is a wonderful time to get some people on our team. So... should we get the recruit creature back? I guess so, but we don't really have... The torch hotkey is sacred. Like, I'm thinking of new hotkeys to replace, ones I'm not using as much, but... invisibility is probably a potential... Right. Let's get rid of invisibility, I think. Whap! Alright. You're with me now, buddy. Let's go. Poisons and recruitment. That's... such nostalgia. That'll be a good way of doing it. These are regular goblin skirmishers. Wow, they should actually be relatively weak then. Compared to... what they usually are. Alright, with me. Let's finish this guy together. Why do I not have any more poisons? Have I used all of my poisons? Oh wow, I went through those really fast, didn't I? Faster than I expected. I guess we're down to using the Staff of Fire. Oh boy. Alright, I guess the Staff of Fire is the way to go. Whip, and good night. Weakness, and weakness, and blow you to oblivion. There we go. Worked out perfectly. Sadly, though, we can't use a torch while we have it out. Sad times. Sad times indeed. You cannot sleep with enemies nearby. You cannot wait when enemies are nearby. You cannot regain your health when enemies are nearby. Alright, fine. Didn't want to be here anyways. I'm leaving. See ya. There we go. Wonderful. The lack of poisons is disturbing though. We might need those, so let's get a couple of wisp stock caps as we go along here. Maybe I should have raided more. Maybe I should have gone to the main ingredient in the city to buy a couple of extra poisons. Maybe. We went through them so fast because they're not all that powerful anymore. Which is a shame. But I suppose times change and levels change and health pools change. Wow, for a master alchemist, I'm sure bad at picking these ingredients. Come on. Give me something. Is the success rate that low? Barely gotten anything here. Oh, there we go. I actually got something. What do you know? Wow. Terrible. Go away. You are dead. Some mud crab. Bam! Bam! Feel the power. Alright, I gotta use more soul trap. That's part of the mix now. I keep forgetting. It's relatively new to me. Boing! No, boing! Alright, soul trap. Even if it's a very weak soul, I do have a couple of petty soul gems that these rats will fill just fine. No problemo. Let's go over and have a look at some. Yeah, these should be petty souls. So they can fill it up. Oh, even a greater soul gem actually. Nice, we have a couple more petty soul gems that we can fill up. Which is okay, because we are about to swap out our soul gems for Azura's star. That's partly why we're doing what we're doing right now. Get out of here. The Staff of Fire allows me to very quickly take care of these enemies, but at the same time it's also very costly because of the charges on the staff, so we have to be very diligent with Soul Trap. But the positive thing about using Soul Trap actively in combat is that we're gonna train our Mysticism, which is one of our lowest, if not the lowest. I mean, what is lower than Mysticism? Even Restoration is higher than Mysticism. It's 57. Oh, right, Destruction. I should have figured. Using weaken spells is Destruction though, so actually in combat right now we're using a combination of Destruction and Mysticism. That is not something I thought we'd be doing. Hey there. Boink. Boink. Alright. Get your soul in a soul gem. Boink. Doesn't do as much. That's fine. Block it. I got a couple of block levels. They're sort of serving me well here from training endurance. There's no soul gem big enough. Okay, I guess I've... Ooh, wait. There's no soul gem big enough. Can't you like... Oh wait, did I just I defiled a grand soul gem. I defiled a grand soul gem by accident. That's a problem. I'm willing to go to extremes not to defile those. I need empty grand soul gems for an upcoming quest, so I'm not going to defile them further. Let's actually drop Soul Trap for now. It was fun. We had a little bit of, you know, we had a laugh. But once we get Azura's star, we can more safely use that. But I need to get those out of my inventory because they are not safe for work. That's for sure. Let's see. I don't even... Do I have... I think I could make a couple of poisons now, right? Yeah, we got some Frost Souls, which can become Frost damage. We got some Ectoplasm, which can become Shock damage. And, of course, the Wisp Stock caps. So... just in case, we'll be in need of them. Let's just keep training our destruction magic. Whoop. Boom. Boom. Wonderful. And hey there. Wah. Wah. Doink. Feels so good to be me. I think I'm gonna leave this thing behind though, because it's... I really need Azura's star. I'm realizing that now. I am in need of Azura's star. I want that baby. I really do want that baby. Let's get the Blessing of the Grey Fox activated here. Okay. To get that instant success. Gold diamond ring. Don't mind if I do. Hubba hubba. Okay. So this is just a little goblin cave. Well, everybody can appreciate a little goblin cave every once in a while, right? Yes, of course. How do you want to deal with these goblins? Why don't we try out our chaos spell a little? We haven't really been using that too much. Let's see. It's in 30 feet, which is pretty good. Doink. Did it affect anybody there? I don't know if I really hit the, there's a guy in the corner there, and there's a guy over there. Let's see if I can affect him if he'll run over to the other corner and start attacking his friends. Nope, that just alerted the rats to my presence. So let's get everybody over here in one pile. Wonderful. Stand within, let's say, 30 feet of each other. And then, wait for it. Wait for it. Kapow! I'm a moron. I'm a straight up moron. You can't use a frenzy spell on a creature. Ah. I mistook the goblins for humanoids, which they aren't, though they behave in similar ways. They aren't actually humanoids, so let's toss that idea out of the window, shall we? But what we could do instead, do we keep using the Staff of Fire? We have the Lesser Staff of Fireball that we can use a little, so I think we should go in and do that in combination with David, I think. Sure, let's do that. So we'll summon David, then we'll go over here. And boom! Bam! Now this deals damage in a wider radius, but of course, it can also damage David. And David can get mad at me. And if David gets mad at me, we're in trouble, because he'll kill me in one blow. There is no doubt that David kills me in one blow. So we gotta try to stay on his good side. Soon I won't even need to pick up lockpicks anymore, though I guess I should, because you can sell them. They don't weigh anything, so it's technically a good idea, but we'll see if I can be bothered. Alright, so this is a weaker fire staff here, because it hits in a range instead of on target, so that makes it just a tad more powerful. Let's heal up a little bit here, I think. How do I want to finish this guy? I think we'll just finish him with the Staff of Fire. What is it that he has pulled out? Is he using a staff too? Is this gonna be a... Oh, that's it. Oh, he's an archer. Alright. Stop that. Stop that. Don't much appreciate it. Thank you. Steal a short sword. Dwarven mace. We'll take that. Now we have to start resorting to a more powerful spell. Probably the pack mule spell in order to keep moving around. And I would actually like to wait around a little bit just so we can get our health back before we explore further. Now, I'm not overly interested in goblin dungeons, honestly. I would prefer to find some humanoid dungeons because after a while, as we can see, people are walking around in Orcish and Mithril right now, which is going to be... It has some nice prices on it, I'm not gonna lie. Sure, let's use the Ice Storm Staff. Should be good enough for this crab. Boom! Boom! Look at the snowflake! You're a beautiful little snowflake, mud crab. And now you have perished. Okay, so was that it? Are we good? Am I gonna collect any of these? Probably not. We got a couple. Here's the chest, and it's crap. Do we have any good final loot here for me? Come on. I know you want to give it to me. This leads out here. So, I've been through the whole cave now, haven't I? Yep, that looks to be Silvertooth Cave all explored, except for the fact that, yeah, we did go down here. No, but there's, oh, Martin, what are you doing here? There's a certain area that hasn't been explored up top. Did I seriously forget something? Thought we did most of this cave, but it might be worth checking out if maybe there's something else to be done. A little, oh boy, we're struggling a little bit with the combat style. Like we have fun ways of dealing with enemies, right? We never went here, but right now we need Azura's star to keep up the pressure. That's for sure. All right, I'm actually gonna finish this guy myself because I don't technically need a staff to do a Daedric Blaze. Boom. It's an overtime spell though, that must be said. So it takes a little while, but it gets the job done. That it does. Whoop. Daedric Blaze. Works every time. Have a neighbor you don't like? Daedric Blaze. Haha. Kern Bullet. Potions. of healing. Da 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 da. Alright. Deeper we go. Into the warrens. Yes. Oh, Martin's with me for once. How quaint. I can't actually wait around here and get my stats back though, so... Yeah, slight oversight. There we go though. Let's see... Oh wow. More of a goblin cave. Let's just keep our eyes open and pick these ingredients. Here's a little chest. There's probably going to be plenty of chests here in this cave, which all have a great chance for great loot. 26 gold. That's what I was hoping for. You know how to read my mind. Oh boy, there's a crabby crew down here. Why don't you deal with that, Martin? I can't be bothered. Wow, what kind of spell was he tossing on himself just there? Alright, Martin doesn't have a weapon anymore. Martin, where are you going? Wait, where is he going? Oh, he found the way into the cave. Right, it's back here. Yeah, good job, Martin. Okay, so he is over there right now. Do we have the Staff of Fire on? We don't, so let's get that. And boink! Boink! Let's get that Goblin Berserker taken care of. Not quite. That didn't quite work out how we wanted it to work out, unfortunately. Let's pop, restore health, and restore magic, and then I think we just gotta get David into the mix here. It's probably gonna be our best shot. There's just so many of them. Maybe try to recruit one just to turn the tide a little. There we go. Now we can start looting a little. Ow, stop hitting me. Dude, Comet. Comet, buddy. We gotta fight a common enemy, you see? This middle goblin. Nobody likes him. Doink. There we go. Brother Martin is unconscious. I think he ran further into the cave. And somehow... Oops. I'm surrounded by monsters and I can't move. It's usually a bad thing. Yeah, David still goes for this guy. He's like, I don't care. I know what he really is. I think David's confused. He's like, but he's a goblin. He can't be on your team. What is this madness? No, he seems to treat him pretty well, actually. That's nice. You two play nice now. David, slaughter! Ha ha ha! I lied. Boink. Always have to make sure that David is between me and the enemy. It's the best way of doing this. Oh, Brother Martin keeps getting knocked unconscious. We better go see what's up. I think we have to go and save Martin now. What has he gotten himself into? That fool. Martin! Ooh, so many good ingredients. Martin! Oh, I hear him groaning. Martin? I'm not quite sure where he is. Well, he perished in the depths of the cave, and thus the world fell into darkness. Insert "and so began 1,000 years of darkness" meme right here. Oh boy, hey there. Whoop. Wow. Boink. Destruction skill increase. Nice, that's not something we see every day. But even so, like, destruction is gonna be one of the slower skills to train. Just as a result of us not using it that frequently. I want an on-feet target spell, I really do, but it costs too much at the moment. Iron Greaves, out of all the treasures to give me. Do you guys remember earlier in this series we had this one stretch of time where I got no good treasures and then they rewarded me with like some ultra epic treasures? Maybe it's the same here. I mean, a girl can dream, right? Brother Martin is unconscious. Okay, who's bullying Martin? Is it you? There's somebody in the background there, but I don't think that's Martin. Alright. Boink. Good night. Dwarven short sword, we'll pick that up. Has anybody seen a priest down here? His name is Martin. He might be in trouble. Doink. Get out of here. Once we get Azura star though, it'll be much easier to keep our Staff of Fire here charged up, because 40 points is quite considerable, honestly. Security skill increase. Ah, nice! You should rest and meditate on what you learned, because we did get the proper stats before level up. That's what we made sure in Zonar Cave. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Mama need a new pair of shoes. We got this. We got this. Oh, I just figured since we had the blessing, we would be just fine. So I may have broken every single lockpick we had. So if you come across a very hard lock, that'll be a problem. But otherwise, we can just do this. Okay, let's check out regular chest. Here we go, here we go, here we go! 8 gold! That was the final chest of the dungeon, right? Yeah, that's like the bottommost chest. I still don't know what Martin is struggling with. He should have killed most enemies by now. But then again, he doesn't have his weapon anymore. He just has his fists, so... his use to me has become very limited. I've had him with me for so long that his weapon has totally degraded. Then again, we got him in like episode 66? 66 or 67. So... it hasn't been... no, that doesn't make sense. Sorry, 57. 57. Because this is like episode 67, I think, so... well, I don't see Martin anywhere. I really wonder what he's up to right now. He never tells me. Oh, wait, there he is. Hey, Martin. You found yourself a new weapon! Where'd you get that dwarven mace? He probably... because enemies and NPCs will do that. If you make them drop their weapon, they will look for another nearby weapon to pick up and use. So he's actually managed to replace his weapon right now. I wonder if I could use that to my advantage and like drop a really good weapon for him and then make him be in combat and he'll automatically grab that and use that. Ooh, that could be a good way of equipping him. I didn't even consider that. Well, guys and girls, that was this cave all done with, apparently. Good stuff. I'm still not sure what it was that Martin died repeatedly to. But some things are best left as a secret. So we're just gonna make our way back out right now. Should we sleep? Should we sleep? Should we sleep? What's our level? Level 11. Should we get to level 12? I say let's sleep and get to level 12. Sure, we're sort of struggling a little bit, but I'm kind of intrigued by us leveling right now, so... you can't believe how easy it is. You just have to go a little crazy. And then, suddenly, it all makes sense, and everything you do turns to gold. Intelligence, endurance, and speed. Finally! Ah, now that is what I'm talking about. Maxed out endurance cap. Wonderful. So now every level we're gonna get plus 10 health. And I approve. And as you can see, our speed is now over 100 due to our different fortifications. So you might say we're kind of fast right now. Like, imagine if we go and get the Hellride Greater ability. Ooh, that's on the way to Shadenhall, isn't it? We should get that when we're traveling away from Shadenhall again. Try to remember to get the... oh yeah, there's the imp. Told you he'd die eventually. We should go get that. Our luck is apparently a little damaged. Oh, that's right, I got a disease a while back and I never actually cured it, I think. Right? No, I think that was before... I think I actually died after that, so... what is draining my luck, though? That should be fairly obvious. Is there anything I'm wearing? Huh. I'm not quite sure what is currently damaging my luck, but whatever. That is fine. It's not a biggie either way. What was I going to do? Yes, I wanted to make a couple of potions. Look at that. We can come out of that dungeon with 15 health potions, but only 2 I found 2 wisp stock caps in there. Maybe I actually combined a few to make something, but... man, they were not very generous. Not the glow dust, thank you very much. There we go. Get that out of there. And let's hit the roads. Should we try to get to Azura Shrine in this one? Yeah, we really should. We really should try. We just did a little bit of a delve into a dungeon there. There's a mine coming up. Should we get that too? I'm sort of more in a dungeon delving mood right now, but I don't actually think I should delve into that mine until we get Azura Star, because we're starting to run out of charges on some of our weapons. So let's just try to pass by it without getting it on the map. Boom, 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 boom. Because otherwise, whenever I pass by a settlement on the map, I'll have to check if I actually cleared it. So if we're not planning on clearing something, let's try not to find it. That's just a general rule right there. Okay, so we're going down here. We actually went up this mountain a few episodes ago. When was that? That was when we were traveling to Bruma to do the Accidents Happen quests. We haven't really progressed far in the Dark Brotherhood yet, but that's actually okay. I kind of want to break another tenet. Because we have to do it before we finish up in the Shaded Hall Sanctuary. That we do. How would we kill the Wrath of Sithis? Probably summon a Flame Atronach and then weaken Sithis to fire. That seems to be the best way of doing it. Oh, the shrine is here, and also some sort of settlement. I can't quite remember what that could be. Oh, that's the Temple of the Ancestor Moths, isn't it? In the distance there. It might be. Okay. Well, we can check that out later on. But for now, I think we gotta get our butts over to the Shrine of Azura. So, when was it that we had to give the offering? Between dawn and dusk, was it? Dawn or dusk. Okay, so enemies, come on. Let's wait until I would consider 5 AM, 6 AM to be dawn. I think 6 is probably dawn enough for you. Yes.
I have seen your name, traveler, and heard it whispered in twilight. I ask a service which holds promise of fame and reward. Many years ago, 5 followers slew the vampire Daedric and its kin, but all were infected by the foul creature.
Oh no.
Knowing their fate, they sealed themselves up in the vampire's lair. Their suffering weighs heavily on me. Travel to the gutted mine. The door will open to you. Bring the peace of death to my followers, and you shall earn my gratitude.
Wow, I mean, that was a... That's a big gesture, like you realize you're infected, and you just trap yourself in a cave to suffer for all eternity as a vampire. Ah, that's the mine I was passing by, see? Everything works out. And we will get Azura Star, an infinitely reusable soul gem. But of course it cannot hold human souls. That's fine though. We'll do just fine with the other types of souls that we can get. Let's just pop the Alien Well here. Get ourselves a little bit of extra magicka. Never hurt nobody. I really want to get 100 Conjuration, but I don't think I'm gonna grind it, because it will get there eventually, but I'm still super hype about stuff like the Storm Atronach. I'm gonna look at the statistics of that and a Frost Atronach and figure out what I'm gonna do, but I've always preferred Shock to Frost. It's always been Fire, Shock, and Frost, and I think a lot of people agree with that. Many people just don't really like Frost, especially now with the Nords roaming around and... beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well then. The Gutted Mine. If these guys are going to be vampires, I think you know what we have to do. We're going to summon Flamey. Alright, how many charges do I have left on this staff right here? 0. Good thing I checked. Let's switch to the Staff of Fireball. It's weaker, about 3 times as weak, but it might get the job done. Okay. There's one right there. Doink. Let's just get that out of the way. Hey there, afflicted brethren. Oh boy. Oh. Wow, that... I died... Wait. Didn't I come in with full health? Oh wow, almost. That girl gave me a beating, like she beat my ass real good. Alright, I guess I gotta applaud that. Vampires hate fire. Alright. Wham. Wham. Alright. Bam! Look at that! Now that's what I'm talking about. Alright, chainmail, mithril, and vampire dust. Gonna make a fortune from this place, probably. Alright, I'm gonna need more magicka if we wish to succeed. It's nice that Martin's with me, though. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Silver vein. You don't have proper mining in Oblivion. You can just sort of open up some different veins around the place. Let's also check out these coffins, because sometimes you can find some goods. I shouldn't be picking up repair hammers, though. Though I should probably be using some of them on... Okay, that's a thing. But like right now, I just pop Skyforge smithing, and then this one will not break. I can use it to my heart's content. Wonderful. Okay, so we're just gonna sneak around here. See if we can't find the spooky, scary vampires. Another coffin. I'm over encumbered. Alright, so this was just a little extra place then. That's fine. I don't mind meeting dead ends. Just means we gotta go back. You always want to explore the dead ends first, after all. That is how we do. Coffin. Okay. It's interesting how they deal with the valuable objects in Oblivion. Like, they don't have a very good base price, considering, like a silver nugget. Wow. But they do excel at their value to weight ratio. That's the thing. Like, gems almost weigh nothing, and they aren't worth a lot, but comparatively, they're worth a lot compared to the weight. So I guess that's a way of balancing it. Uh-oh. Oh. That was scary. I got stuck there for a second. Wait, why are you both fighting the, oh boy. I was about to say, why are you both fighting the Flame Atronach? Martin, just... Stop doing that, thank you very much. Alright, we got another one. Mithril Gauntlets, Vampire Dust. Alright, let's see if we can't find... Over here, we had somebody using Orcish. That's some weighty gear right there. You know what I should keep in my side? I should just keep like a calculator so I could determine the value and weight of these things. So you do like this divided by that. So that's worth 20 gold per weight, or per ratio. Would I pick up something that weighs 1 and sells for 20? Yeah, I definitely would. So that's a pretty good deal. This seems like it's about the same deal. Of course, it will mean that I have to pop more glass battle axe. Ooh, I'll take that too, actually. Oh, that almost brings me to my limit. Oh boy. This is going to be the problem with... Actually, it's not going to be a problem because we're going to start training strength pretty soon and we won't have to run into this issue again because we'll just have more carrying capacity. And that'll be wonderful. Okay, so now we've popped all of those spells and we still can't quite carry it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, let's just drop. I'm so bad at dropping things. I just don't like it. All right, fine. I'll put it away. I'll put it away. If I'm not allowed to take it home, drop the dwarven maces, I think. Boop. I really can't just take the time to check out the value to weight. I know there's a mod that like has it right on the page for Skyrim. It probably exists for Oblivion, but I've tried not to have too many mods that messes up the aesthetic of Oblivion. Like, yes, we're using this UI mod. Yes, there's color on the map. But a lot of the time when I check out Oblivion series on YouTube, they're using mods which drastically change how the game looks, and I'm just not really a fan. So I've tried to stay as true to vanilla while having a couple of upgrades that I hope aren't too intrusive, if you get me. So I think there should only be one left now, right? Oh, no, two. Or maybe one. Alright, oh yeah, two. Where are they? Okay. Wham. Wham. Boom. Alright. I weakened them to fire. Oh boy. They are powerful though. Ah! Burn the vampires. Burn the vile beasts. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. Almost got him. This guy is persistent though. Oh boy. He's slashing my face in ways that I do not want my face to be slashed. Weak. We don't have any weak potions of healing anymore. That's fine. Alright. Dunk. There we go. Gotcha. Boom. Little bit of weakness. Martin! I require your assistance! Uh-oh. We have to use our speed here to outmaneuver the vampires. Yeah, fight fire with fire indeed. Or things that are weak to fire with fire. Ah! Keeps... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to stack those up there, but it happened. Ah! Alright, we got Porphyric Hemophilia. I've killed all the vampires, oh boy. That was quite something. I also got a disease that I really don't want, because it would mess up my whole challenge. So let's just cure that disease on ourselves. Wonderful. Now getting out of here with this loot is going to be kind of tough. I almost want more feather spells, but the ones you make yourself really aren't that good. Dwarven Cuirass, that's 10 to 1. 10 to 1 ratio. Vampire Dust. Worn Faded Notes. 10 to 1 is not worth picking up. Elven Battle Axe, that's also about 10 to 1. Yeah, we're not going to take 10 to 1. That's like a wolf pelt. Let's check out this note. My name is Golagro Musgal. My companions' names are Aranalda, Nile, Elfdaughter, Avida Kasiana, and Olmar Grakar. The vampires of Tick died by our hands, but the price was dear. Those into whose hands we have fallen, we thank you and pray your favor. We served Lady Azura. Bring these, our last words, to her shrine. We praise her with the full fountain of our devotion. Our destinies were written in the stars, that our souls and reason be slain, and our world lost forever. None can escape her fate, but let us be remembered at her shrine, and in the hearts of her servants. It is only by fate that any life ends, and only by chance that it is mine, not yours. Man, pretty deep. Alright, let's start charging out that staff again. Wham. Okay. Also check out the Afflicted Brethren. Arrow of Illumination. Now that is cool. That is cool. You put somebody ablaze and also just light up where they are. That's really nice. Try going invisible with that in ya. Arrow of Sparks I'll definitely take. Bow of Numbing. That's pretty cool. I guess we'll take that. Elven Arrow. Is it just me, or is that just an absurd amount of arrows? That's like over 100 arrows. You know what? I'm gonna take them since they'll be great mercantile practice for me. Selling them off one by one. I can feel my wrists screaming already. We'll definitely get that. That's a connected ore vein. Now we'll just go and loot these final coffins here before we head back. Azura Star is incoming, baby, which is gonna let us use more powerful things. Ah! Push! Ah! I'm so strong, Martin. Are you not impressed? Just one more quick sweep here. So with the Azura Star, we should really consider making ourselves a custom enchanted weapon. Thing is, I'm fond of things like Rock Shadow because they don't really weigh me down at all, but we could look for a little bit of a blade to use, definitely. Now we could. Pop Blessing of the Grey Fox, which makes these pretty much unbeatable. There we go. Wristlav the Righteous. Wristlav the Righteous. Skillbook, skillbook, skillbook. Finally, we hit the jackpot. Yes! Okay, let me just see if we can we get this anywhere else in any of the cities? If we can't, I'll actually be very, very happy if this is... I don't think we've gotten this book before, right? I can't remember Wristlav the Righteous in our book stack. The rest of the world. Wristlav the Righteous. Random loot. May also be found in random loot. Wait, so is this book found somewhere else? I mean, it's... Even if it is found in a city, it's not the end of the world. But I don't think we picked this up. Oh, okay, so it's found in Deep Scorn Hollow, which is a add-on for Oblivion that we don't have, or it's just found in random loot. We got it. These are the books we are looking for. This is what we want to find. This is the best possible loot we can get. So we have Claymore of Shocking. It's not great, but I'll take it. Lesser Staff of Open. Oh wow, but it's great value to weight, so that's something. Base Ring of the North. I'll take it. Great value to weight. Wristloud the Righteous. I think this is actually a light armor book. Light armor skill increase. Wonderful. Very good indeed. I'm happy with how things are looking for us right now. That was one heck of a haul. Finally, we got ourselves a proper treasure. I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna magically snap my fingers and appear near Azura Shrine once more so we can hand in, oh boy, this quest. By Azura, I have returned.
Thank you, mortal. Their spirits are free, and henceforth above my shrine, 5 bright candles shall burn forever in memory of their sacrifice. For your service, take this token, that your deeds might be entered in the Book of Fate.
Azura thanked me for allowing her followers to piece the death. She rewarded me with the Azura Star. Ah, there it is. Isn't it pretty? Now, what we want to do is that we want to store away these Grand Soul Gems so we don't accidentally fill those up, or at least this empty one right here. There we go. Now we can start capturing souls more freely. Very good, very good. Okie dokie. Well then, I think we are going to be concluding the episode right here. We're about to head back to Shadenall and back to the Sanctuary, and we got a new toy in our inventory. So hopefully you will tune in to the next episode when we go playing with that. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.